Does your sense of identity include the fact that you are an integral part of the entire cosmos? That you're a product of the 13.5 billion years of evolution of this entire universe? So our sense of identity, it gradually establishes itself as we grow up. It sort of builds and establishes and evolves. When we're a tiny baby, of course, we identify essentially as the entire universe. We don't know anything else. Then as we become a child and we grow up and learn things, then that identity starts to take on somewhat of a shape, although it's very fluid and changing and has a great deal of potential in it. It's kind of encompassing in that sense. Then as we get a little bit older and then we become an adult, our identity basically kind of shrinks and takes on something of a solid form. But the problem with that is that when we have a fixed identity, anything that comes along to challenge that, we see as a threat to ourself. Identity is just a mind construct. It's just made up, right? And if it's made up, it can change and it can broaden. When we look deeply at ourselves, we realize that our identity is far broader, wider, more encompassing than we can possibly think. Realizing that we're a being of the universe, that our existence is intimately connected to the entire evolutionary process of the whole universe and everything that happens within it, it hugely expands our sense of identity. We start to see that the context of our life is something very different to what we originally thought, and that expands our potential. This year I'll be co-running a set of retreats which we're calling Experiencing the You-Niverse, a deeper dive. So slightly longer retreats which will be all about exploring our relationship to the workings of the cosmos on a larger scale, how connected we are to the whole thing, and how we can change our perspective and broaden our sense of identity. Check out my website for more details.